I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, no, 20 was the raccoon suit level, the raccoon suit challenge room scores, and in that course I got a little bit extra with the zone 2. Instead of it being like preview rooms and like number 11 was, or no, 12 I mean, it was just kind of like wandering around and like having like basically like letting the player like practice like flying just in general, like collecting coins or like getting to pipes or instead of having to go the long way around or whatever. Like I don't know, it was very interesting. It was very intricate, and like a lot of people didn't necessarily understand in general enough stuff in Zone 2. Like most people they just didn't like really grind it out very well, the understanding, or like they like would get lost and confused about where they were going and stuff like that. And I wasn't necessarily intending for people to get lost, get to use Yoshi. And by the way, for anybody that's not paying too much attention to what's going on, this course is a first clear challenge from a reviewer. So, oh, if I'm dying a lot, that's why. Because that was 20, and then 21 was imposters. Like, I had, like, this idea that, like, um, numbers, so that makes perfect sense, I suppose. Verticality in it, and so I'd have to, like, jump up to get vision of, like, where the enemies are, but the guy that speed ran it just memorized that stuff, like the timings and whatever, and he just kind of, you know, did that instead of jumping up like I was doing. So that saved him lots of time, and that's how he was able to speedrun it. Well, I knew that that was doable, that could be done. I just knew that I didn't want to grind, or just forgetting their existing kind of situation. Boy, I am a Okay, well, maybe at a certain point we can like just go ahead and drop down and things will be okay. I'm not really sure. Uh, those are some tricky jumps, dude. Well, I guess I should say previously this morning, somebody sent to a different streamer. So he either doesn't want to show up on my channel again because he thinks I suck, or he forgot I exist, one of the two. Take a pick, or third, he could also just be like passing around to see if someone can get it on the first gaming session. And then after other people get it first gaming session, then he might send it back to me. We'll see. I've been doing that to some streamers sometimes, to some of my first clear opportunities. Anyway, so I don't necessarily care too much how people prefer to get their courses first cleared. But I will say I'm generally not among the strongest of skilled players, so I struggle to beat this. That's why. I have rested, and like I said, I think that should improve my consistency on this course. So hopefully we can see consistency being improved today. Okay, we can give Toad a few tries, because I think I accidentally played this as Toadette or something. Anyway, wow. Dude, I feel like I'm playing one of those action RPGs and I'm trying to like get the parry or the dodge timing correct or whatever. That's what this cannonball part reminds me of. No, I lost my momentum. Whoa. Oh, you know what? I see what to do there. You can actually ride the donut block down and then jump up to the bottom of the goal. That's what I should try next time I end up doing that. So, and anyway, that answers the question I had earlier. When I had like a really good run above the donut blocks, I was wondering how far to the right I even landed. Apparently, I mean that I would have landed if I didn't die to a boo. Apparently it would have been like very close to the goal, just like that. Because I think I've held the exact same spot, basically, or, well, where I died, or something like that. Very close to it, anyway. Okay, we're gonna let Toad play this level because he's gotten farther than anybody else, and I'm still struggling after a little while, then we'll switch it to somebody else. Mario or whatever. Luigi. No, Toad's doing just fine. Oh. Oh. We got it! Nice. Okay. Well, apparently I didn't need to practice on no blocks after all. Anyway, oof. Now we have to beat it with the... We gotta clear it twice. So we could do it the... We don't want people saying that I cheesed it, you know? Okay. Okay, so this level, it's a toughie. I've beaten it. Oh, I got the first clear. Let's see if I can get sort of like a true ending clear or something, like alternate ending clear. Getting to the goal a different way. Okay, so the plan is to more or less just do this stuff. Okay. Whoa. Oh, wow. And a lot of it may just be due to the fact that a lot of the viewers, they just kind of want to get good at their own levels and not other people's levels. So, and if that's the way you want to do your gaming, more power to you, I suppose. But I've always hoped that more viewers would want to play the streamers' levels, and they just typically don't. Anyway, so that's something that I try to do though myself, but even if I try to set the example of like playing streamers levels, that doesn't mean other people don't necessarily notice it or necessarily care. Maybe I don't know, what am I even getting at right now? Sort of understand where some viewers are coming from sometimes. They might want to be like selective about what streamers they want to watch. Sometimes the streamers can have some not particularly nice reactions or whatever, and it's like these makers put in, like, you don't know how much effort into a level, like, even if you did know how much effort would put into it, would you still, like, say the things that you say about their level? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Stealth levels, it was a real problem, because they would then just, like, forget, like, where things were, and, like, the patrol routes or whatever, and it was kind of ridiculous, but like I tried to make like a 2 out of 3 difficulty level, you know, medium difficulty, and it's just like nobody was beating it. I'm like, well, this is not gatekeeper level, this is too hard, you know, it's a 3 out of 3 star difficulty level. Oh. I mean, granted, the course that I have on my first map hasn't been beaten yet. Might be 4 out of 3 stars, but I don't necessarily mind that too much. Alright. He's been here the whole time and knows about the fact that I want to upload this to YouTube anyway, so I think we'll go with the concept of me. He's here to... I don't expect myself to, like, get this immediately in any case. He's not gonna miss it live unless he's, like, trying to miss it live, you know what I mean? Feel free to complain if you want me to wait for you to be ready or whatever. But I'm assuming this is fine, just get started right away. In this case. Alright, no, why are you jumping? Okay, let's switch characters. I'm gonna try Luigi for a little while, I guess. Well, no, I do like Toad. He seems some pretty good progress, but let's just switch back to Luigi. Okay, let's do this jump, do that jump, do these jumps, jump, 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 stop shocking, focus, focus, focus. I'm like, nervously just handling my controller, like, in peculiar ways, just fiddling with it, I guess you'd say, as I die. Oh, frustratedly fiddling. Okay. Darn it, they keep jumping up like that. Hello though, Giovanella, what's up? We're the second viewer level into a new viewer level round, so if you want to add a level, should be able to play it soon. Currently, we're playing a level that I've already beaten, so there's no like major time crunch to get the clear that I'm doing now. I'm just trying to get like a true ending run on this level. Don't worry about somebody else getting first clear before me in this case. So I already got the first clear on this, but there's like a basically there's a lot of different ways I guess you could do the ending, but I'm trying to do it without jumping on the blocks basically right now is what I'm doing. As we see, we've been spending about 4 minutes or so on this at the moment. Put up the timer not necessarily as a way of making sure the list keeps moving, because I am completely willing to grind levels and stuff. Anyways, for like a variety of reasons potentially, but because later today I plan on switching games to stealth, I'm going to be just a little bit more conscious about how much time I'm spending on some of these levels. So, 17, I plan on switching to stealth today, which means I've got about a couple hours maybe before that happens. You can check the time with exclamation point day command if you want to. We have some other commands that you could check out in the title of the stream as well, or you can even just type exclamation point commands and look for commands that you've forgotten about or whatever. Whoa! That was an interesting sequence of events. Okay, we can see Bowser. That means I've defeated 7 Hammer Bros during this run. Now, I was not supposed to jump. I was just supposed to find 2 donut blocks to stand on and let them fall, and I would have been fine. Would have been able to jump up. Wow, that was such a good PB though on the low side. So, in case you're wondering, I did have in mind the idea of like jumping off of donut blocks to get to the goal, and I think I am gonna try to do that because I think it'd be easier to do than trying to like jump over Bowser or run underneath him. And so that's actually what I want to do, but I almost did it previously, but the only reason that's the case is because I was going over the note blocks, and I failed to go over the note blocks all the way, and so I fell down like right in front of Bowser, and so that's when I almost beat it, like the true ending way, halfway at least, I guess you'd call it true ending, I don't know, but it's like whatever. Anyway. Okay. Alright, we got it. Nice. I like that. Alright, I think that's good enough for the YouTube video. We got 2 really good clears. Nice. I don't think I left a comment yet, did I? Or did I? I might have already. Well, let's make another comment. Alright, there we go. Nothing too complicated, really. I think I might have left a comment inside the level already. Tagline. Anyway, alright. Very nice. That helps the clear rate a little. I died on it so much. Anyways, the market is completed. Might have accidentally played that while he was lurking. I'm sure he won't mind though. Okay, we're gonna on like the 9th. We're gonna upload a. what are we uploading? Yeah, if you don't want me to play your level while you're not here, then definitely make sure you remove your level. Okay, what are we doing? Whose level is next?